and welcome. We are broadcasting live from our IP studio in Bridge Technologies HQ here in the basement. And what a show we have for you guys tonight. Actually, no, we're not going to do it like this at all, because we are going to show you what's going on the inside, in the back end of this thing. And basically then we have our new host for this evening, which is Timothy Langridge. Whoa, hey Timothy, bravo. So Timothy,
thank you, Simon.
Please take a seat. And we are now actually going to show you exactly how this show is going to be made from the start. So are you ready, Tim?
I'm ready.
I can, steal my cup, and you have your nice glass.
I've got my glass over here.
Yes, you
I do. So I can bring it over like this.
Very good. I don't put my glass here.
I don't need my glasses.
No, I need my glasses basically to see how this thing is going on. So, Tim, can you tell us any kind of inside story for the show that you're going to make tonight?
I can absolutely. I was thinking of introducing it like this. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Because I love Tuesdays, because guess what's on Tuesday? It's the Bridge Show. Let the show begin. And welcome everybody, and as you can see, we're doing a behind the scenes show today. So there was the start of the show, and we're going to step you through after a massive week that we had last week in the Las Vegas special. We thought we'd show you how it all comes together, from the MCR room to the picture switching to the server rooms and all the equipment that's actually driving it. So why don't we start with maybe going up to the MCR room. And we've sent Simon out to talk to Gry, who's one of the unsung heroes on the Bridge Show, actually, sitting up there in the room. Let's go to Gry and Simon.
So here you guys are in the wonderful MCR, which is manned by Gry. Hello, Gry.
Hi.
And she is now going to start the show by counting down Timothy, which basically now is ready to rumble. So good luck, Gry. We're crossing our fingers.
And you're on in 5, 4, 3.
Pretty good. They are rolling. So what we have here in the MCR is the master control. And the master control is where everything goes on air, because we're going live on air every single Tuesday. So Gry here is responsible for both recording, because we do take a recording just to be safe, and then of course we send this straight to YouTube via our mixer. And if you look at this beautiful mosaic, that is basically exactly how the studio operates. We have then the preview feed, we have the program feed, we have of course the VT tapes, and we have also all the different types of cameras that we use in the production, together with a graphics computer, and of course the Mac dial-in that we also have for Teams sessions, Zoom sessions, everything.
So there we have the MCR. So I'm down here in the basement in the main studio at the presenter's desk, obviously, and upstairs that's where the magic happens to prepare the show for on air. So that's Gry. She's in control of it, counts us down, and basically is in our ear, which is good to know when we're fumbling our way through things. But anyway, another very, very important part of the Bridge Show, which we're going to have a look at now behind the scenes, is the MCR room was upstairs, but downstairs, just near the presenter's desk, we also have the picture switching, and that is Denise, another unsung hero of the Bridge Show. Let's go to Simon and Denise.
Let's go down again to the studio and see exactly how the show is being produced. Come on. And here they are in the studio. Of course, I'm kind of destroying everything by talking, which is of course forbidden, but well, we'll do an exception for this one. So Tim is busy then talking to Martin. As you can see, this is the main camera that we then utilize for the main position for the presenter. We also have something called the super source, which makes us able to do then 2-in-1 kind of pictures, so that we can interview each other if you like. And this is then Martin coming in from a line in Southampton that basically Tim is now talking to. Obviously Martin is not talking quite a lot, he's talking a little. I can see his lips moving, which is kind of fine. This is also then actually a widget. So this is just an iPad which is connected via power over Ethernet to our system, which we then can display all the different imagery. We can of course select other sources if you like. So we can select nearly any type of source that you would like to have on this screen. And I'll put it back to program so that they basically can see what they're doing. And that means you have full flexibility on the studio monitoring, which is pretty cool, I say. But let us move here to the talented Denise, which is doing the live television show from her position behind the director's desk. And the director's desk is pretty cool. Here we have all the different toys and remedies to make this a very, very interesting thing. So let me show you how this thing works. So here we have the main directing position. We have the remote control of the picture switcher, where we then can select all the different sources and of course do you know, the whole type of production. Denise has just now taken off the downstream key and basically then we can then format all the stuff from the different cameras. Again, this is a screen where we have all the different sources, preview, program, and all the different cameras and VTs, etc., which is again just widgets. We also use the widgets on our iPads over here, which then we use for camera control, because every single camera is remote operated, and that means of course that we can then calibrate all the cameras and control them, and do that also with the IP technology system. So it can be done from anywhere. There is no video signals here at all. Everything here is just IP. So it's all connected to the main video system, another place in our building, which means that it could be anywhere. That's the real breakthrough. And of course, Denise can also control how the production looks, feels, and play back all the different videotapes and anything else that might be of interest. You've seen the show, you know the drill. That's actually what you're going to get.
And if you have seen the show, then you absolutely do know the drill. And I mean, IP, you can do this from anywhere. I think that was a great little line from Simon there. So this is, these are the areas that are all the flashy areas. You've got the screens, you've got, you know, our control panels, the picture switching, all the analytics and everything. And they're all run by Gudi and Denise, which is actually a huge job in making the bridge show. But there is one more little room that we want to show, which actually does pretty much all the grunt work, all the unflashy things that is sort of tucked away, driving the bridge show. And let's check that out now.
And this is where all the magic happens. We have then on top of our rack the two very, very large 100 gigabit switches, which all the signals uncompressed goes through. So we have a switching capacity of terabits around here. And of course we have two, and that means to have a redundant production system. Then we have the Dante master clock, and we have the beautiful 440s, which then will take care of all the mosaics, and of course all the signal measurements. Then we have some more converters. We have a lot of media players for various media, graphics, background, everything you need to make this hopefully a more sexy transmission. Then we have more converters. We have a lot of IP gear for all that digital audio. And then of course we have the Appear TV X10 for then transporting the signals here and there. Some Macintoshes, and of course the weĺl communication system.
So there you have it. It's a quick sneak peek into the operations here at the IP studio here in the headquarters of BridgeTech. But we think it's pretty impressive. And if you're a fan of the show, you can watch next week's show thinking, where Giri's sitting in the MCR, Denise picture switching, Simon hosting. He'll be back next week. He let me have this week. But after a massive Las Vegas week last week, we thought we'd take the notch down with all the singing and dancing and show you a little bit about what we do inside our IP studio and the setup. Any questions, of course, ask your representative or your business partner. But thanks for joining us today here in the basement of our HQ on The Bridge Show, and see you next Tuesday.